What up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all jump on here. Y'all jump on here. What's up? What's up? Y'all jump on here so I can get this thing going. I honestly wanted to wait until tomorrow where I know most people will be up to do this, but I just couldn't help it. I gotta talk about it because a whole bunch of stuff about Tyson Fury has been grinding my gears. And, I've been ridiculed a lot by boxing fans for my belief that Tyson Fury cheated. So the fact that all this stuff is coming out about what he did, and not only that, about what's been happening, is great to me. Like I'm a soak in this moment. What up, Tyvion Hayes? So Tyson Fury was apparently beat up and dropped multiple times by Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte himself said that Tyson Fury was sobbing and soaking, about it. And it makes me think back to that time where Nicholas Asbury played the recording of Ben Davison threatening him if he were to leak information about Tyson Fury taking the padding out of his gloves, which he ended up doing. He uploaded the video and showed that there was no padding in the glove. But he also exposed the audio of Ben Davison threatening him about it and admitting to taking the padding out of the glove in order to give Tyson Fury confidence, because Tyson Fury is not confident against big punchers. So it all makes sense. Dillian Whyte is another big puncher. Dillian Whyte is adamant about fighting Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is adamant about not fighting Dillian Whyte. So my thing is, Dillian Whyte has been champion before, and he's been Tyson Fury's mandatory for the longest. And yeah, we know we got the trilogy coming up with Wilder. I think Wilder's going to beat him. But my thing is, why is Tyson Fury saying publicly, like adamantly, that he is not going to face Dillian Whyte, that the fight with him and Dillian Whyte will never happen? And then it dawned on me, when he responded to Dillian Whyte saying that he beat him up and dropped him multiple times in sparring, Tyson Fury never once denied it. He never denied it. So if you look at all the encounters between fighters like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence when they met up with each other, both of them stood their ground. They were both saying they would knock each other out, this, that, and the other, and that, like they were just adamant that they would knock the other out. That's the attitude of a fighter. I've never heard of a fighter being told by another fighter, hey, I beat you up and I dropped you multiple times. Fight me. And your response is, go accomplish something first. Stop worrying about me. Really? As crazy as that man talks to everybody else, you're not saying the same stuff to Dillian Whyte. You can't say he's a nobody because the guy has ample accomplishments. Uh, excuse me. Excuse me. And his only loss came at the hands of Anthony Joshua, who a lot of boxing fans, especially UK boxing fans, are saying is the greatest. So my thing is, outside of the whole three-headed monster, which is Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder, you have your other respected fighters, which are Andy Ruiz, even though he lost the second fight to Joshua. I mean, he only has two losses, and that comes to Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua. And the Joseph Parker fight is questionable. A lot of people felt he won that. Then you got Luis Ortiz, who his only two losses were at the hands of Deontay Wilder. And then you have Dillian Whyte. I mean, why, like, outside of the three head honchos, who are either one of them going to fight? You see what I'm saying? The only other big respectable names that have their vet status, so to speak, in heavyweight boxing For Tyson Fury to fight would be Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, and Dillian Whyte. Deontay Wilder's already fought Luis Ortiz, so the only ones would be Dillian Whyte and Andy Ruiz. Joshua's already fought Andy Ruiz and Dillian Whyte. So why in the world? I appreciate that, Patrick. So it's like, why in the world do you not want to fight Dillian Whyte? This dude is talking reckless. He has a big name. He is actually a good boxer. He's strong. He's fast. You want to be considered the greatest. You say crazy things like you would have knocked out Muhammad Ali in his prime. Are you crazy? You can't talk that big and say you're the greatest, but the only two names on your resume is Deontay Wilder and Vladimir Klitschko, and you cheated against Deontay Wilder. The proof is everywhere. I mean, and I know there's going to be some Tyson Fury fans that get on here and don't believe, he cheated. So I'm gonna just show y'all what I posted today. Look at those gloves, bro. Look at that. You should never be able to see fingers like that in a pair of boxing gloves. Padding completely hides that. Look it. There's another picture of it from another angle. It's not supposed to look like that, y'all. It's not supposed to look like that. And then even further, that is also abnormal for boxing. Very abnormal. Boxing gloves are meant to protect your wrist. So as a matter of fact, I got a pair of boxing gloves right here. And these aren't even the top quality. These right here are some ringside gloves that have the strap. So you can't even lace these up. I can't even make these as tight as I can make a pair of lace gloves. But look. You see that? Look at that. You see my arms? See the flexion? It's taking all this for me to bend it back only this amount. Only this amount. And check it out. The wrist area is not bending. And this way, it's definitely not coming. You see that? You see that? Protection. Why is Tyson Fury's wrist bending all the way back like that? Why are they bending all the way back like that? But you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point of this video. This is just what's driving this video and all the other videos I've done for Tyson Fury, because people believe in systemic racism, right? We all believe that that's going on. We're all finally admitting that that's going on. But y'all don't think that something like that can happen in one of the most racist sports? Racism has been involved in boxing way before football. But after the situation with Colin Kaepernick, everybody addressed the fact that, hey, that's racism. What they did to Colin Kaepernick is racism. Boxing has been a racist sport far longer than the NFL has even existed. But y'all don't want to address the fact that a man was just lynched in that boxing ring during Black History Month. That's what happened. That's what that was. That was a form of lynching. They publicly humiliated that man. His left hand wasn't all the way in the glove to give him extra reach, and so that it can hit him with the bare knuckles through the wrist, through the laces. And then on the right hand, there was no padding. I mean, how much more has to come out about Tyson Fury's dirt before people just admit he's a cheater and he's a coward? He don't even want to fight Dillian Whyte. After Dillian Whyte said, hey, I beat you up and dropped you in sparring. Let's not forget that. And he said it happened multiple times, on multiple occasions. So if this is the case, the two real juggernauts in boxing are Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder. And then of course Anthony Joshua, since Anthony Joshua knocked out Dillian Whyte. So should we even be worried about Tyson Fury anymore? Because I mean, he's clearly running from Dillian Whyte. Why is he running away from him? I mean, usually when you're running from something or avoiding something, it's to avoid the outcome, right? What would be the outcome of that fight, Fury? Why are you dodging it so hard? And why the heck can't I get a Tyson Fury fan on here? Y'all done defending him? Did his fans disappear or something? Because before, if any video had Tyson Fury's name in it, everybody was all over it. Shoot, I would have more trolls on my live streams than my own subscribers. But hey, I'm gonna end this video. I don't want to be too long on this. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section when I end this. And this is for those that are not concurrently watching, but those that will watch afterwards. But I mean, Tyson Fury, your time is up, dog. It's a wrap. I fit in. Out.